today on some of those 33 cases yet to be decided on before the term finishes, including Roe versus Wade. Joining us now is Utah Senator and former clerk for Justice Alito, Mike Lee. Good morning, Senator.
Good morning, Ainsley.
Good morning. So they still have 33 cases, and they have about a month left before they recess for the summer. What can we expect today or this week or coming up in the next few weeks?
Well, what you can see is that on multiple times each week for the next 4 weeks, the Supreme Court will hold sessions every few days, and it will issue decisions as they're finished. One of those decisions will be the Dobbs case involving the fate of Roe versus Wade. And that's going to tell us a lot about what it will look like outside the Supreme Court over the next few months.
When do you expect that? Do they normally wait for the controversial ones until the very end?
Yeah, very often the most controversial decisions of the term will be held back until the final days of the month of June. The Supreme Court essentially always adjourns by the end of June, and so I suspect the latest we could see a decision would be June 30th, which this year falls on a Thursday, could easily be that day. But in theory, it could also be as soon as today.
What other ones are we waiting on that have been in the news a lot lately that we've been talking about?
There's a case called New York Rifle and Pistol Association versus Brune that involves the Second Amendment. It involves a New York state statute that restricts the right afforded under the Second Amendment to only certain circumstances, certain people deemed to have an exceptional need if they want to hold a gun outside their home.
And then what about the coach that knelt down in prayer, voluntarily silent prayer?
Yeah, that's also a significant case involving the First Amendment, and we'll see a decision out of that one between now and the end of the term, along with some decisions regarding administrative law and the manner in which Congress delegates essentially its lawmaking power to unelected, unaccountable bureaucrats.
Well, and Senator, you have a big week because tomorrow your book comes out. You've been on talking about this, but tell the folks at home why they would enjoy this book. It's called Saving 9, obviously saving the court, not allowing the left to pack it.
Yeah, I wrote Saving 9 to help prepare the American people for what the left plans, which is to expand or pack the Supreme Court, to pass legislation giving President Biden the power to appoint up to 4 additional Supreme Court justices, not because the Supreme Court's overworked and understaffed, but rather so that President Biden can dictate the outcome of decisions he doesn't like. I started seeing this coming over a year ago, and I wrote Saving 9 to protect the Supreme Court, but not just the court, but the country itself, the Constitution, and our system of government. As I explain in Saving 9, which is available for pre-order now, you can read this book, and it will prepare you. You'll win every argument, not just about court packing, but about anything else in government these days, because it gives you the tools you'll need in order to stop it. Look, the last time the Supreme Court of the United States was threatened like this was back in 1937. And as I explained in Saving 9, even though that effort failed legislatively, it still had an impact on the court because it threatened and coerced the justices to the point that one of them switched his vote. You can read all about that story in Saving 9.
Okay, good deal. I know you know a lot about the Supreme Court. You were a clerk, and I remember you were on Donald Trump's list when he was choosing justices. Thank you so much, Senator, for what you do for our country.